Hello? 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 You know I keep saying hello?
Why?
Because I can hear myself in the background, so I have a feeling that I'm saying hello to myself.
Hey gamers, welcome back to the Daily Dose. My name is XONEVANT, and man, I was excited. I was excited until about 5 minutes ago. I got up this morning, you know, I'm looking for news and stuff for the Daily Dose and just checking stuff out on forums and everything, and I get to this video right here, just checking some stuff out, and I'm looking on these comments, right? You guys know that I love reading comments, and first of all, the video that I'm looking at has nothing to do with the comment that I'm about to read, okay? So I go through here and I'm reading comments, and I see this right here. IGN has new release dates for PS4 and Xbox One. And I know that release is spelled wrong, but you know, this guy might not be English, so I'm not picking on him. But I know what he's trying to say. And I'm like, oh, shoot, man, release dates. That's what we've all been waiting to hear, right? Because I know a lot of us has, you know, pre-ordered the system and are saving up our money to get one or the other. And now we got release dates. I was like, dude, that's going to be some really good news to share with my subscribers and everybody else. And you know, let me head on over to IGN and check it out, right? So I go over to IGN and get to their page, and I'm looking at stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't see it in their head banner, right? Their main banner on their page, which is normally where big news like this would be at. I don't see it in their sub banner. So I'm scrolling down. I'm like, well, it's going to be top of the list, right? Not up there. Daily Fix. Still scrolling down. Still scrolling down. And then bam. Possible Xbox One and PS4 UK release dates. Possible. So I click on the article. Look, there it is again. Bam, possible. And then the title, but are they accurate? Oh, I was excited, and then I saw this. So you guys can read this article. Basically, a dude from Toys R Us confirmed that he did have some dates from the suppliers and that those dates were accurate, but on the flip side, nobody knows if the dates that the suppliers have are accurate or not. And that's really what this story is saying, is that they have some speculated dates. Nothing is true. Even down here it says, until Sony and Microsoft come out and say something official, we're just going to have to go on speculation. To me, it's pretty self-explanatory. My question for you guys and the internet as a whole is, how do we all get access to the same information, right? We all can go to this website that I'm on right now and read the exact same thing, right, that everybody else reads, and then we get the stuff like this. You see what I mean? IGN has new release dates. They don't have new release dates. This is a completely false statement. So my question is, how do we go from this to this? Now, I know it's the summertime, and I know that, you know, a lot of these press sites are hurting for news, and so what's happening is that they're making up a lot of stuff. Not really making it up, but they're speculating a lot of stuff. You know, they might have some factual information, some of it's embellished, because guys, these guys need clicks. They just got my click. You know what I mean? Every click they get, you know, they got ad revenue that comes in like every other website on the planet, and the more you click on their websites, you know, the more money they generate, you know, the better ad sponsorships they can have and stuff like that. So I get it from a business standpoint. I can understand. But when I click on somebody's article, man, I want it to be what it is. Now I can't blame them for having this article, because they clearly say that it's possible Xbox One. But whoever this guy is, man, I don't know how that we can read the same thing and get different information. Like, I don't understand. And I see that a lot in videos too on YouTube, where, you know, somebody will clearly put a video out, you know, stating their opinion on something or whatever the video entails, right? Like a how-to guide or something like that. It'll be, you know, a considerably good length, you know, maybe 8 to 10 minutes long or whatever. And somebody in the comments will ask a question that is clearly answered in that video. You see what I mean? And so I don't know if people's attention spans are just really, really, really short, or if people aren't paying enough attention to the details. But we all have access to the same internet. You see what I mean? My internet don't look any different than your internet. But it's almost like we're all reading and seeing something different than the rest of the world sees when we're all looking at the exact same thing. That's what blows my mind about the internet, man. It's this wealth of knowledge that we have on the internet. We can get access to all the information that we could ever possibly want on the internet, whether it's true or not true. Still, we have the ability to research it and read it. And then we all read the same thing, but yet we all get different information. You see what I mean? And I think a lot of it, like I said, stems from it being summertime and you know, these articles come out like this, and people want to read what they want to read. You know, when whoever this guy is that read this article, he didn't even see the word possible. He just saw this right here. You see what I mean? Xbox One and PlayStation 4 release dates, right? And then every other time in this article where the word possible or speculation came up, he didn't see that. It was almost like he went into this article expecting to see something that he wanted to see, and then at the end of the day, that's all he got out of it, was exactly what he wanted to get out of it. And then, you know, this guy leaves this statement right here. Maybe somebody doesn't go and research it like I did, so they go into another video and they leave the same thing. Hey man, IGN's got news, blah blah blah. And the next thing you know, that's how stuff like this spreads, and then it becomes this big epic rumor. And I don't know, I see that a lot during the summer times when it comes to these press, you know, these big press releases and these big websites, that they put out a lot of articles that are just speculation, more of their own opinion, not necessarily actual fact. And then the people in comment sections on YouTube and forums, they just take it and run with it as if it's fact, when the article clearly says that it's not a fact. So that's what I want to know in the comments today, guys. What's your opinion on all this stuff? I'm confused. Because we all, like I said, we all read the same thing, you know, we all can see the same thing on the internet, but yet everybody always has their own take on everything, right? Everybody's always wanting to be right about everything, when clearly nobody knows when the Xbox One and PS4 are coming out, right? It's almost like people just want to click on everything, right? Like they'll be on this page and then they'll see this and they'll click it, you know, and then they'll come to this page and they'll get here and they're, okay, Ubisoft, blah, 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 and they'll scroll down and they'll see something else and they'll click it. They won't even read it, you know what I mean? They'll just take whatever their eyes focus on first, and they'll take it as fact. You know what I mean? So my question is, why aren't we slowing down as just humans and actually digesting some of this information for a change, and not just running with the stuff that we know is fact? You see what I mean? And that's what I want to know, man. I want to get people's opinions on this because I'm confused, man. So anyway, guys, that's it for today's dose. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you the actual PlayStation 4 and Xbox One release dates. Maybe when they do actually get confirmed, I'll do a daily dose and talk about, you know, which one I'm buying and when I'm going to buy it and all that good stuff, and when it's going to be coming out. But until we know something true, you're probably not going to hear it from me, but I thought I was going to be able to bring it to you today. But there you go. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this particular video, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's dose. You guys be good.